I think there's definitely a shift going on in what membership means to people, and there's some really interesting new models emerging. And that's, we feel like we're part of an experiment on that front. So we're now a cooperative, community owned, and we also have a membership scheme where for our wider community, people can provide regular support to what we're doing. And I think there's definitely a sense of breakdown of traditional structure and hierarchy. And I think, obviously what's happening digitally is a big part of that. Community of membership is less passive than perhaps traditional models may have allowed. And I think there's challenges, but big opportunities there. And it's going to be really interesting to see where that goes in the future. So I think maintaining effective strategy and focus at the same time as having open, transparent engagement is a balance, and that requires strong leadership and clear strategy and clear purpose. But I think there's something wonderful in the fact that if you are a socially minded organisation and you put that first and you're open to engagement with your community, then that opens the doors to a new level of support and resilience in the organisation. I think there probably are useful things that civil society organisations can learn from a member-centric model. In particular, I think around the opportunity that's created when people feel a deeper sense of engagement and ownership. I mean, for us, because we are a community benefit society, a form of cooperative that's owned by the community that we serve, people take that sense of ownership seriously, and we saw that when we created that form, that people really stepped into that role with pride of being a co-owner of a media organisation, being our media moguls, and people put it on their social media profiles and so on. And I think what that's shown me is that people don't want to be passive about the causes or organisations that they engage in maybe in a way that might have been more the norm previously. I think, especially with the level of digital engagement that we have, I think it's becoming more the case that people want to realise an immediate sense of what their impact is personally, how they're involved, and to feel that they're really part of something. So I think it's a shift in mindset more towards a shared mission, that there's people in the organisation doing the practical stuff of delivering things and doing the admin and leading it, but that it's actually, that's one part of a bigger whole, that's about a whole community with a shared purpose, shared values. As long as that's clearly articulated and well communicated, then I think that really creates, I believe it will create strength for civil society organisations going forward. I think the future of membership is going to look like a combination of some really incredible digital tools. I think lots of quick and easy, effective ways for people to have immediate input in organisations, a more distributed power as well. So members congregating around skills, interests as part of the mission of the organisation, being empowered by those digital tools to act within the strategy of the organisation, which would be less fixed as well. I think there'd be a kind of more organic, continuous adaptation and development of the organisations of how it acts on its purpose, what it does, with the kind of the core team of the organisation, the core kind of institution of it at the heart, with effective systems holding that together.